everybody, and welcome here to y.W.c Thursday Night Smackdown as we get set here for the y.W.c Women's Champion Charlotte to be in one-on-one action. I'm Christopher Pierce, welcoming you all. I apologize for maybe the unprofessionalism of how this video is edited and whatnot. I will explain that in just a moment. But we're about to see the daughters of two Hall of Famers go one-on-one here tonight as the daughter of Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Tamina Snuka, makes her way to the ring to take on the Women's Champion. This should be a classic. And referee Charles Robinson calls for the bell, and we are underway. And Charlotte starting things off early with a drop kick. Charlotte, the y.W.c Women's Champion, we found out earlier on this week, will defend her title against the former Women's Champion AJ Lee in a 30-minute Iron Woman match at Money in the Bank. We will see AJ Lee also in competition here tonight as well. So both these women going to showcase what they've got, what they might bring to the table in that Iron Woman match. If you don't know what an Iron Woman match is, it's basically the same thing as an Iron Man match. In 30 minutes, both women will have the opportunity to get as many pinfalls or submissions as possible. The one with the total amount the most at the end of that 30 minutes is crowned the champion. And I'm also going to quickly also let you guys know why the editing is not exactly as professional as it has been in the past few weeks or so, and it probably will stay this way for a couple of weeks more here for Smackdown. And that basically is the fact that, you know, I actually have recently updated, gotten a new laptop and everything, and its rendering software abilities is not nearly as good as the old one I have. I'm actually thinking about maybe going back to my old laptop, because I cannot render things in the same amount of time that I used to. Just to give you a perspective here, the old laptop actually would render this y.W.c Smackdown episode probably within 40 minutes. It would actually take about 12 to 14 hours to do it on this laptop. So, yeah, that's the downside of it. So this is how you're basically going to get it. It's edited through YouTube Video Editor, but at least getting a not getting a pay-per-view, but getting a Smackdown episode out, and it probably will be this way for the next upcoming few Smackdown Lives. So I do apologize for that, but anyway, so far it has looked like it's been mostly Charlotte with a nice slam there. Almost a spine buster on Tamina. And Charlotte looking really good. Of course, Charlotte was the first ever y.W.c Women's Champion, but she lost the title to AJ at our most recent pay-per-view of Payback, but claimed it back just 4 nights later on the following Smackdown. So Charlotte, a 2-time Women's Champion, but AJ Lee does have a title rematch, and it will be an Iron Woman match, so that'll be interesting. Also, we got some really interesting matchups coming up later on tonight as well. We're going to be seeing our main event. That's going to be a pretty interesting one. An all-champions main event as the tag team champions Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura will take on the United States champion Bray Wyatt and the World Heavyweight champion CM Punk. So that should be a very interesting matchup as Tamina went for a clothesline there, and I think Charlotte ducked out of the way, but then she kind of tripped. Now, ringing the arm, and Tamina will reverse it into the arm lock. Kick to the gut. Charlotte goes for a right hand, misses. Back elbows, though, fights out of the rear waist lock. Oh, and a nice suplex into the bridge. Pinning predicament there, and Tamina kicks out at 1. Oh my goodness, wow, a high jumping knee right to the side of the head. And there is a rolling senton by Charlotte. Oh, Tamina super kick! The super kick from the daughter of Superfly. That could be lights out for the champ. Forearm in the face. 1, 2, and somehow Charlotte kicks out at 2. I thought that was all she wrote. Oh, there's a roll up by Charlotte. And Tamina with a kick out at 1. Nice arm drag there into a hip toss by Tamina Snuka. And now setting her up and brings her down, and now floats into the cover. Oh, and it almost was a 3 count. Just barely getting the shoulder up before the referee's hand came down for 3. Charlotte able to avoid suffering a loss, and you gotta wonder here, I mentioned Charlotte and AJ both in matchups here tonight. And there's another quick roll up there by Charlotte, and not gonna be able to even get a 2 count to get on Tamina. Tamina's so strong, but if either Charlotte or AJ suffer a loss here tonight, you gotta wonder what that's gonna do for their confidence heading into that championship match at Money in the Bank, as a kick out again at 2 by the women's champion. Side Russian leg sweep reversal there by Charlotte. Went to deliver the elbow. Looked like maybe to the knee of Tamina. Oh, look at this. Oh, the power of Charlotte with a scoop slam, and now a nice leg drop right across the throat. And a back body drop high in the air, elevated Tamina back down to the canvas, and there's another rolling senton by Charlotte. Thought she might go for the pin there, but nope. Brings Tamina back up to her feet, shoots her into the corner, right into the turnbuckle, but somehow Tamina, the wherewithal, kicked to the back of the leg, went for the drop kick and missed. And now Charlotte sent into the corner, and Tamina follows it up. Huge forearm and then a shot to the gut. Oh, and now setting Charlotte up, puts her into the tree of woe. Oh, and Charlotte with a headbutt, what a reversal. Then walks right into a knee to the gut. Oh, and there's a nice hip toss right into the corner, right into the turnbuckle. And another rolling senton. Oh, and look at this. Oh, into a full Nelson. Full Nelson master lock by Charlotte. Is Tamina gonna tap? I think Tamina passed out. Referee's calling for the bell. I think Tamina may have just passed out, and Charlotte will pick up the win via submission. We talk about the fact that Charlotte is well known for the figure 4 into the figure 8, but we've seen her use numerous submissions here in y.W.c. Hasn't even needed the figure 8. But there's still plenty more to come here tonight on Smackdown. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to y.W.c Smackdown. We're getting ready for round 2 of our best of 3 matchups between the Bulgarian Brute Rusev, the Beast Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar up 1-0 on Rusev after picking up the victory last week. If Lesnar wins tonight, he's the new #1 contender for the United States Championship, but Rusev could tie it up at 1 if he can somehow defeat Brock Lesnar here tonight. And we saw Rusev accompanied to the ring by his wife Lana, Brock Lesnar flanked by his advocate, his agent, Paul Heyman. And tonight, Brock Lesnar could put himself right into the forefront to win y.W.c United States Championship gold at Money in the Bank. He's a former y.W.c Tag Team Champion. And here tonight, he wants to complete the sweep on Rusev in this best of 3 tournament. And the referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Rusev right out of the gate just scoops Lesnar up and throws him halfway across the ring. Now keep in mind, as far as the 2 agents, if you will, on the outside, last week, Lana was ejected from the match. She was sent to the back, and it wasn't too long after that that Brock Lesnar picked up the win on Rusev. So both of the agents here. Both Paul Heyman and Lana, they're going to have to be careful. Referee Charles Robinson has shown he's not going to take anything that is going to in any way interfere with his duties as a referee. Look at this, Rusev just showing off his power. And there's a headbutt right to the chest of Brock Lesnar. Last week, Rusev suffered 13 suplexes, I believe it was 13, from Brock Lesnar, but Rusev also had some suplexes of his own. Speaking of a suplex, there's some suplex showmanship by the Bulgarian Brute himself. Keep in mind, both of these men were partners. They were y.W.c Tag Team Champions after they were able to get the titles away from then champions Big Show and Mark Henry. Then Mark Henry suffered the injuries. There's a nice suplex there by Lesnar, German suplex on Rusev. Mark Henry was out with an injury. Shinsuke Nakamura then became Big Show's tag team partner, and they won the titles back. Lesnar blamed Rusev for it, said that he wasn't going to fight for the tag team titles anymore, and Commissioner Seth Cole making this best of 3 matchup, the winner to face Bray Wyatt for the United States Championship. And this would be the first time, if Lesnar advances, that he would be fighting for the United States Championship. Rusev, however, he's actually been in a United States Championship match back when Apollo Crews was the champion. Oh my goodness! Rusev just throwing Lesnar, not just throwing him, but throwing him almost over the turnbuckles and into that steel post there. That would have, boy, but that could have been almost career-threatening for Lesnar. It just, oh, look out, Charles Robinson nearly got run over there by the Moscow Mauler. Wait, actually, I think the Moscow Mauler was Vladimir Kozlov. Never mind. I don't know. I think he resides in Moscow now, does Rusev. But anyway, trivial. And there's those UFC left hands from the southpaw Brock Lesnar. Can Lesnar go up 2-0? If Lesnar wins tonight, we don't have a matchup between these two next week on Smackdown. But if Rusev can somehow tie it up at 1, it will be the rubber match between these two next week. Also later on to come tonight, we've got an all-champions main event. The tag team champions, Big Show, Shinsuke Nakamura, take on the United States champion Bray Wyatt, the world heavyweight champion CM Punk, in a tag team matchup main event. That's going to be great. Oh my goodness, look at that suplex by Brock Lesnar. My goodness, he turned Rusev inside out, and he does it again. And Heyman's loving it on the outside. The fans down here in the front row, you can see them with Paul Heyman, all holding up their fingers to indicate how many suplexes Lesnar has been able to deliver so far. Oh, and now Lesnar working on the right arm, maybe to take away the possible Accolade submission maneuver that Rusev has made his bread and butter. Rusev fighting back, though. Oh, and what a huge uppercut. And there's a super kick right to the jaw. That could be it. And I think Rusev thinks it's over. Rusev gonna float into the cover. Forearm in the face. 1, and a kick out at 1, and Paul Heyman's up on the apron. Paul better be careful he doesn't get himself ejected. Charles Robinson telling him to get down. Meanwhile, Rusev being able to go to work on Brock Lesnar. Heyman's interference not really doing well for his client. The Accolade is locked in, but Charles Robinson doesn't see it. Paul Heyman is distracting him as Rusev had the Accolade in, and now Rusev realizes that the referee wasn't even looking. Charles Robinson had his hands full with Paul Heyman, and Rusev could have just tied this up if Charles Robinson was paying attention. There's a clothesline by Lesnar. Oh, Lesnar setting Rusev up into the Kimura lock. Kimura lock locked in, and now Lana's on the ring apron. Charles Robinson, again, not noticing the submission in, telling Lana to get off the ring apron, and for a second time, a submission was in. Oh, and now Heyman's back up on the ring apron as Rusev has the torture rack in on Brock Lesnar. Is Lesnar going to tap? Robinson is paying attention, at least this time. And I think Heyman's been ejected. Heyman's going to the back. Paul Heyman has been ejected from this matchup. And remember last week, when Lana was ejected, that's when Lesnar had the upper hand and picked up the victory. Maybe now the ball's in Rusev's court as he delivers a snap suplex, a belly-to-belly overhead suplex there to Lesnar. Charles Robinson having his hands full not only with the wrestlers in the ring, but with the interference from the outside as well. And Robinson again tied up with Lana there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going for the Kimura lock again, but instead, almost like a Kimura lock and then driving Rusev down. Oh, look at this. Look at this submission in. Oh, he's got the accolade in on Rusev. Lesnar with the accolade on Rusev. Lana up on the ring apron again, causing the distraction. And I think she's been tossed now. She has. Heyman to the back. Lana to the back. It's now mano a mano, one-on-one, Rusev and Lesnar, and there's a nice suplex by Lesnar. Now Charles Robinson can concentrate on this matchup without outside interference at least. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, another suplex there by Lesnar. Well, Heyman may not be here anymore, but the fans out here are still keeping the count up. And look at the raw power from Lesnar. Into a slam. Oh my goodness. And now, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he might be going maybe to set up for the F5, but no, Rusev with the reversal. Rusev with the headlock. Lesnar reverses, puts him into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Snake eyes. But Rusev, wow, Rusev head first into the turnbuckle, still the wherewithal to have the go behind, scoops Lesnar up, and literally throws it almost at referee Charles Robinson. He nearly tossed Brock Lesnar into Charles Robinson's lap. Sorry about that. Apparently I'm only able to record 10 minutes at a time. I thought I had a crack on the Bandicam. Anyway, Lesnar just delivered a super kick to Rusev just delivered a super kick to Brock Lesnar, and a kick out by Lesnar at 2. Oh, wait a minute. Setting him up for a powerbomb, but he keeps his wrist locked. Second powerbomb. Maybe going for the trifecta powerbomb by Lesnar. Could that be all she wrote? Lesnar into the cover. 1, 2, and that's it. Lesnar is the new #1 contender for the United States Championship against Bray Wyatt. He will face him at Money in the Bank. Get out the broom. It was a clean sweep. 6 suplexes tonight for Lesnar. Paves the road, maybe to United States Championship glory. Still a lot more to come here on Smackdown, including an All Champions main event. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to y.W.c Smackdown as Sasha Banks makes her way to the ring to take on the #1 contender for the y.W.c Women's Championship, AJ Lee. Tell you what, neither champion nor challenger getting an easy feat here tonight. Charlotte had to take on Tamina Snuka. She was successful in picking up the submission victory, but AJ has to take on the boss, Sasha Banks, here tonight. course, with such competition, it's definitely going to help both of these women competitors in preparing for their upcoming Iron Woman matchup at Money in the Bank, with the y.W.c Women's Championship hanging in the balance. Oh, AJ almost sent into the corner, reverses into a jawbreaker on Sasha. This will be interesting too because, you know, AJ Lee, very well known for the Black Widow. As a matter of fact, it was the Black Widow that won her the y.W.c Women's Championship back at Payback, but Sasha Banks, very well known for her submission style as well, the Banks statement. And again, I said it back during the matchup with Charlotte and Tamina. You know, Tamina, if she was able to pin or submit Charlotte, what would that have done for Charlotte's psyche heading into that championship match at Money in the Bank? Well, the same can be said in this matchup. If Sasha Banks somehow is able to knock off AJ, what's it going to do for AJ's mentality heading into Money in the Bank? Sasha Banks also was involved last week in that tag team matchup to try and get into the first ever y.W.c Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but was unsuccessful. There's a roll-up by AJ, quick roll-up on Sasha, and Sasha into a reversal of her own, gets a 2 count, and oh wait, it looks like we're going to have quite a bout of reversals here. Now Sasha with the pin, 2 count, AJ floats over, 2 count again. Poor Charles Robinson's arm must be getting tired. Now listen to these fans. Every time that there's a 2 count, uttering the word 2, it just reverberates here through this arena. You gotta think it's up. There we go. AJ finally breaks up the pinning predicament, but what a sequence there, and the fans were loving it. There's a nice kick right there. Ninzaguri by AJ. Oh, and a nice arm drag into a flying hip toss there, and now a double leg takedown by Sasha Banks. Sasha with the go behind. Swinging neck breaker on AJ. Oh, and a slap right to the face. Oh, went for something there. AJ blocked it, but Sasha with the enziguri right to the side of AJ's head. And now with the arm drag. Sasha Banks looking good right now. Thinking back to last week, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Bayley all failed to advance into, as there's a 2 count on Sasha. All failed to advance into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match in 2 weeks at Money in the Bank. It was Maria, Summer Rae, and Natalya who have advanced. So for Sasha Banks, it's not exactly been a great start to her career here in y.W.c. But you think about maybe if Sasha can win today against AJ, AJ being the #1 contender for the Women's Champion, let's say AJ is able to defeat Charlotte in that Iron Women match at Money in the Bank, then Sasha Banks could say, hey, I actually beat the #1 contender, now Women's Champion. I should be in the title picture now. Charlotte and Tamina had a great matchup, and so far it's actually been a really great matchup here with AJ Lee and Sasha Banks as the Shining Wizard was just hit. That could be all she wrote. AJ into the cover. 1, 2, and somehow a kick out at 2 by Sasha Banks. I don't know how Sasha Banks was able to kick out, and now Sasha Banks ringing on the arm, almost into an arm bar, but not quite, and now locks it in again, just almost pulling the shoulder out of the socket, which would help to take away AJ being able to get enough torque with that arm to lock the Black Widow in. There's a drop kick right into the corner by AJ. AJ is fired up. Reversal, though, by Sasha. And now a reversal by AJ. Oh, and now what is AJ setting Sasha up for? Sasha gets up to the top rope and a drop kick, missile drop kick off the top rope. Oh man, look at there. Back elbow by Sasha. And they are telling me that the match between Charlotte and Tamina took about 8 minutes. So far, we are about 6 minutes into this matchup. Just to put into perspective, so far, neither one of these women, AJ nor Charlotte, have hit the 1/3 mark of what they'll be in that Iron Woman match. As the Black Widow is locked in on Sasha. Is Sasha gonna tap out to the Black Widow? It's put away many women so far in y.W.c, but Sasha able to fight out of it, at least for now. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a beautiful neck breaker there. And into the cover. Oh, and a kick out at 2. AJ just barely getting the shoulder up. Uh-oh, setting up. Bank statement. Bank statement's locked in. The bank statement is in. And AJ somehow able to get to the bottom rope. Didn't look like her hand was under the bottom rope to me, but referee Charles Robinson in position to see if it was or not, so it's his call. And there's a drop toe hold by AJ. Sasha might be unconscious. She might be out. That could be all. Referee at 2 and a kick out at 2. Sasha still with a little life left in her. And of course, Sasha Banks, very well known to Iron Women matches, ended up being involved. Oh, we got a cover. And a kick out at 2. Sasha Banks involved in that Iron Woman match with Bayley. Back at the NXT pay-per-view. I think it was TakeOver Brooklyn. I might be wrong. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Into the armbar. AJ with the armbar on Sasha. Sasha trying to get to the rope, and instead actually just flipped AJ right over her back. That was a kind of a risky reversal by Sasha. Could have really done some arm damage. It was effective, though. Got her out of the submission anyway. Uh-oh, back into the bank statement. Bank statement locked back in, but AJ's foot was under the rope. Oh, there's a double leg takedown by AJ. And AJ now just choking Sasha Banks. Reversal into the corner. Sasha. What's she gonna go for here? Oh, look at this. Over the top rope into an arm drag. Beautifully done, beautifully executed. Will that be it? Oh, and barely, just barely AJ able to kick out. Uh-oh, Sasha went for the drop kick. Kick to the side of the head by AJ. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and just barely again a 3 count this time. AJ almost picking up the win. Oh my goodness, what a reverse arm clothesline. Uh-oh, gonna lock in the Black Widow again. Locks it in. Is Sasha gonna tap out? Sasha's tapping. Sasha is tapped out. AJ will win by submission, an answer to the submission win earlier tonight by Charlotte. So both women head into their championship match at Money in the Bank with a submission victory here tonight on Smackdown. You gotta wonder how many pinfall victories there will be in that Iron Women match. I think we may see a number of submission victories, actually, but only time will tell. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. That's the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. And he's being attacked backstage. That's Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas. Double arm DDT. Dolph Ziggler. And there's a third member here. He's masked. CM Punk trying to fight back. Drop kick by Bo Dallas. What is this all about? Oh, zigzag by Dolph Ziggler. Bo Dallas, Dolph Ziggler. And who is, I can't see his face. Oh my goodness, double arm suplex though. CM Punk has been attacked backstage. What is this about? welcome back everybody here to y.W.c Smackdown as we get ready for our main event, but everyone is buzzing about what we just saw take place before this commercial break. The World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk, who was supposed to be in action in this main event tonight, was just attacked backstage. Two of the attackers we know were Dolph Ziggler and Bo Dallas, but there was a third member who appeared to be masked and we couldn't make out who he was. So now the question is CM Punk going to be able to compete? And I've just received word, no, doctors have not cleared him to compete here tonight. So therefore, we know it will be Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura, but they will face Bray Wyatt. The question is, who is Bray Wyatt's partner going to be? And of course, Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura successful in gaining the tag team titles away from Brock Lesnar and Rusev on the Smackdown following y.W.c Payback. And they will defend the titles against the New Day at Money in the Bank. And here comes Bray Wyatt, who won the United States Championship from Apollo Crews, successfully retained it against John Morrison at Payback. He will defend it once again in 2 weeks at Money in the Bank, we now know, against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. But tonight he'll have to coexist with a partner, and we don't know who that's going to be. It will not, we have confirmed, it will not be CM Punk after Punk was attacked just moments ago backstage. Who is the partner going to be? I don't think it'll be a champion. The only other champion we have on the roster is Charlotte. Wow. Well, we're not going to have the y.W.c World Heavyweight Champion, but we will have the former champion and the #1 contender who will face CM Punk in a rematch for the title at Money in the Bank, Sami Zayn. Very interesting. And here we go, so it's official. Big Show, Shinsuke Nakamura against Bray Wyatt and Sami Zayn. I mean, we know Big Show and Shinsuke, they coexist. That's how they won the tag team titles a few weeks ago, but how about this odd couple of Bray Wyatt and Sami Zayn? I mean, it was an odd couple anyway with CM Punk and Bray Wyatt. Didn't exactly think the two of them would get along, but right there you saw Bray Wyatt tagging in Sami Zayn, and nice double back body drop. But I'm telling you what, social media is buzzing right now about that attack backstage. A lot of people trying to speculate two things. One, why was CM Punk attacked? And two, who was that masked person? He appeared, quite honestly, from my perspective, appeared to be the leader of the group. It seemed like whatever he was telling Bo Dallas and Dolph Ziggler to do, they did. But then again, what's Bo Dallas and Dolph Ziggler's role in all of this? Whatever the case, there's some kind of a personal vendetta against CM Punk. Oh, and Big Show with a double arm. Looked like I thought he might have been going for a suplex or a DDT, just kind of disorienting Sami Zayn instead. Oh, and look at that. Oh my goodness, that is a big knee to the gut. Zayn whipped into the corner. Big Show tags in Shinsuke Nakamura. And Shinsuke with a right hand right to the gut. As mentioned, Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, look at there. Fingers to the eyes right in front of the referee. I'm surprised that Charles Robinson actually allowed that. But Shinsuke Nakamura, Big Show, they'll defend the tag team titles against the New Day at Money in the Bank. Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston. Remember the last time that Big Show and at the time his partner Mark Henry had the tag team titles on the line defending them, they lost to then tag team champions Brock Lesnar and Rusev. keep in mind, too, this is not going to be the first time that the New Day have been in the tag team title picture. They actually were in the first tag team championship match back at Night of Champions against Big Show and Mark Henry. So this is the second time the New Day has been the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. We'll have to see if in 2 weeks they can cash in and win championship gold, but the team of Shinsuke and Big Show looks pretty good as covering on Sami Zayn, and Zayn kicks out at 1. And a lot of speculation already on social media as to who that masked person was. There have been some very interesting names that have actually been thrown up there as well. People trying to weigh in on the physique of the masked member. And I don't really want to cast any dispersions. Oh, look at this. Look at Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's going to fly, and he's going to deliver a flying clothesline to Shinsuke. You don't see Bray go to the top rope very often. But, as I said, there's been speculations on social media of who that masked person is, and I mean, if you want to find out who the speculations are, head on to social media yourself. I mean, I'm paid here to be unbiased, and I'm not going to go throwing accusations out that, quite honestly, have no, Oh my goodness! Big Show springboard off the ropes into a drop kick. We saw him do this a couple of weeks ago on Smackdown. That was a feat in itself, but he just did it again. I mean, I've said before here in y.W.c, we have seen wrestlers evolve themselves, almost remake themselves, but when you see a 7-foot, 500-pound giant be able to lift his girth up to the top rope and deliver a picture-perfect drop kick, the word impossible pops into your head. But we just saw it again. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Bray Wyatt putting Big Show into his own corner. Shinsuke tried to get involved, but now gets off the ring apron to make sure that he doesn't risk a disqualification. Nice suplex there by Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt deceptively strong, able to go toe-to-toe, and there's a nice flying crossbody on the Big Show. Able to go toe-to-toe with the world's largest athlete. Now shoots Big Show into the corner. Went for the clothesline. Big Show avoids. And now tags in Shinsuke as Bray Wyatt missed with the flying crossbody once again. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Elbow right to the throat. Oh, Bray Wyatt, belly-to-belly suplex. And now Shinsuke shoots Bray Wyatt right into the arms of Big Show and delivers a slap right across the face. And oh, look at the kicks. Look at the kicks. Oh, my goodness. Look at Big Show. Big Show is fired up. Holding Bray Wyatt again. And Shinsuke again with another slap. There's probably some bad blood between Bray Wyatt and Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember, these two ended up taking part in that 6-man ladder match to become the very first y.W.c champion. Ironically enough, who was the winner of that matchup? Sami Zayn, who's currently waiting on the apron and now gets the tag in from Bray Wyatt. So 3 of the competitors from the first y.W.c championship ladder match in this matchup here tonight. And all of them either champions or former champions. Sami Zayn, we already mentioned, the first y.W.c champion. Shinsuke Nakamura, current tag team champion, along with Big Show, who's a 2-time tag team champion here in y.W.c. And of course, Bray Wyatt, the current United States champion. Nice swinging neck breaker there by Shinsuke. We're going to take one more commercial break and be back to complete tonight's main event here on y.W.c Smackdown. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to y.W.c Smackdown. It's our main event. Shinsuke Nakamura, Big Show, the tag team champions, taking on the United States champion Bray Wyatt and the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Sami Zayn. Since the commercial break, Shinsuke's been in control, and again into the guillotine, putting the submission, and Sami Zayn in to break it up. That's the second time in the last 3 minutes or so that Shinsuke's actually had a submission in on Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt has not been able to get out of the blocks. Shoulder tackle there by Shinsuke, and Shinsuke gonna go up to the top rope and delivers double knees right into the gut of Bray Wyatt. Got a submission, go into the surfboard submission. And Sami Zayn in to try and break it up, and he is successful in doing so. This was supposed to be an all-champions main event tag team matchup, but Sami Zayn is in for CM Punk, who was attacked earlier tonight backstage by 3 men, 2 of which we know who they were, Dolph Ziggler and Bo Dallas, but the 3rd member was masked. And Sami Zayn into the flip powerbomb, only gets a 1 count on Shinsuke Nakamura. Gotta wonder what the follow-up next week's gonna be as far as the attack on CM Punk. And Shinsuke went for a knee, a flying knee, missed, but was able to roll through it. His forward momentum carrying him to the corner. And what's Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn's taking apart our announce table right here. Sami, you can't win this outside the ring, and now Shinsuke's out here to meet him right out in front of us. Bray Wyatt also out here now, and Bray Wyatt's been busted open. Bray Wyatt is bleeding from the forehead right now. I can clearly see it. Bray Wyatt somehow has been busted open. It might have been one of Shinsuke's kicks. Oh, and wait a minute. Oh my goodness, a reverse DDT by Shinsuke Nakamura on Sami Zayn. Back into the ring, referee almost at a count of 10, and Sami Zayn able to get back in as well. Oh man, shot down low there by Shinsuke, almost a low blow, but referee didn't see it as one. And here comes the Big Show. Oh, good Lord, that size 15 5E boot. And a big right hand. That could be it. That may have knocked Sami Zayn out. Referee in. And somehow Sami Zayn able to kick out at 2. So Big Show must not have gotten all of that weapon of mass destruction. That knockout punch. Oh, wait a minute. Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail set up on the Big Show. And he hits it. That could do it. Bray Wyatt hits the Sister Abigail on the Big Show. Floats into the cover. 1, 2, and somehow the Big Show able to power out at 2. Big Show just throwing Bray Wyatt to the mat. Wyatt kicks out of it. And you can see the blood staining the mat. That is from Bray Wyatt. And there you see Bray Wyatt. Yeah, Bray Wyatt is loopy. Oh, wait a minute. Reversal. Reversal by Bray Wyatt. And now ringing the arm of the Big Show. And oh, Big Show is mad. Big Show is mad as a right hand drives Shinsuke Nakamura off the ring apron, courtesy of Bray Wyatt. Jawbreaker by the Big Show, and here comes Shinsuke. Shinsuke not going to be too happy about Bray Wyatt punching him off the apron. Oh, what in the world is this? What in the world is this? Oh my goodness, into a pile driver. That could be everything she wrote. Into the covers, Big Show spears Sami Zayn off the apron, and somehow, some way, Bray Wyatt kicked out at 2. I don't know how. Oh, look at this. The rapid fire kicks in the corner by Shinsuke Nakamura. Look at Shinsuke. He is fired up. The crowd is with Shinsuke Nakamura. Off the top rope. Went for the double knees and missed. Wyatt was able to avoid it. And Wyatt with a flying crossbody to Shinsuke. And here comes Sami Zayn. Zayn with a kick to the gut. Shinsuke with the headlock. Off the ropes, reverse elbow. And the Big Show back in. And the Big Show's gonna go for the cover. Gonna go right into the cover. And Sami Zayn able to kick out at 2. Shinsuke heading over to make sure that Bray Wyatt didn't give up. Oh my goodness. Sami Zayn with a suplex on the Big Show. I cannot believe he just did that. Oh, and there's another flying crossbody by Bray Wyatt. Bray looking a little spaghetti-legged here as he is still bleeding, but able still with the wherewithal to deliver a back body drop, and referee calls for a break as Big Show's foot was under the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. Big right hand, the knockout blow. Shinsuke Nakamura taking Sami Zayn out of the equation. That's gotta do it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura win the tag team matchup here tonight on Smackdown. That's going to give them great momentum heading into Money in the Bank with their tag team titles on the line. But what's going to be the fallout from everything that took place tonight? We'll see you guys next week for Smackdown. Then after that, it's y.W.c Money in the Bank. I'm Christopher Pierce saying good night and see you next week.